Hey everyone, it's Joe, aka the Trash Bandit. Coming up next is today's thrift find. Alright, so we're going to do something new here on the channel. Every day we're going to bring you a thrift find. So let's get started with our first find, and the way we're gonna work this is we're going to probably hit like thrift stores like 2 to 3 days a week, and we'll source enough items to have one highlighted find every day. So let's show you what we have for today's find. Alright, our first item for our first thrift find is this Josh Owen. He's a designer, and this is a light up bowling pin. So when I was in the thrift store, this caught my eye. It's $2.99, and it just caught my eye because it was something different. So I immediately checked comps on it, and there was only one comp. I don't know if you can see this on the bottom, but at the bottom, let me get my camera up here so I can make sure I can. So at the bottom here, it says it's got a signature on it, Josh Owen. And it says Josh Owen 2002, all rights reserved. And this is a 25 watt light. It's got a smaller like candelabra base inside when you take it apart. I put in a night light, which is only 5 watts, and it lights up pretty nice, but you can have up to 25 watts. So the other thing that when I did some research on it, I'll actually show you what I found here. Let me pull it up on my phone. When I did comps on it, let me pull up the eBay app and show you. Alright, when we go to filter and we say sold items. Okay, so this is the only one I could find, and it is vintage Josh Owens knockoff lamp pink bowling pin. Awesome find. Works with box. $29 plus $15 shipping. So that's $45 total it sold for on July 18th. So the interesting thing about this is when I was in the store, I'm like, what does it mean that it's a knockoff? Like, what does knockoff mean? And I'm like, is it like not the real one? Like not the real Josh Owen? I'm like, I'm not sure what. To me, knockoff means it's fake. Well, after doing some more research, just actually minutes ago, I found out that, I thought it was weird that there was no switch. So when you plug this in, the light is on. Well, the way that you turn it off is you knock it over. So when you knock it over, the light actually turns off. So if you want the light on, you stand it up. If you want the light off, you just lay it down. So that was kind of an interesting thing that I found out about it. So the lamp does work. Everything works. It was I think it's a pretty good find. So I listed mine already, and if we go back to, if we remove the filter, let me get in here on my app. I should have mounted my camera up because I'm having issues here. Cancel. No, search. Alright, Josh. Okay, here we go. Alright, so remove the filters, reset. Alright, so this is mine right there. I have it listed for $30 plus $8.25 shipping or whatever it costs wherever you live. So I'm hoping that I can maybe get an offer on that for maybe $20, $25 plus shipping. But that's a good, to me this is a good find. It might not be something that sells right away. This type of thing is something that's different. So there's multiple types of finds. I think that there's finds that you can turn like right away. Like for example, I think that Voltron that I had yesterday as a Goodwill find. I think that, or maybe the Harry Potter board game, those are like things that are selling like every day. If I put a good price up, it's gonna sell. So that's the type of thing that like, that's a good find and it's going to sell right away. This type of thing falls into a different category for me. It falls into a category that is unique. So you need to find the right buyer. It may take a little longer, but the right buyer will come along, and this will sell for $20 to $30 plus shipping. I feel that it has to. I mean, it already has. I mean, we see now theirs was new, mine's not, but it looks brand new. It's working condition. I feel that it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna happen. So we will find out. And you know, I do show you all my sales, so if it does come across on a sale, you'll see it go out through this channel in one of the videos. Okay, so that blue bowling pin lamp or light is our thrift find of the day. It is already listed in our eBay store, which the link is in the description. So this is a new segment on this channel. What I'm going to try and do is almost every day, I'm going to try and list a find, a Goodwill find, one find per day. And hopefully we can keep up with that. I think that it's doable. And we'll also have a video out every day for trash picking when we do trash picking. And then also, you know, when we're not doing trash picking, like on Saturdays, we'll do yard sale, most likely, or maybe a separate Goodwill or thrifting video on Saturdays. And then we will also do the weekly recap, which comes out. I do those on Fridays. They come out on Saturday. So, and that gives you the weekly total sales for the week. So, for example, today I'm going to do 2 videos. I'm going to do the weekly recap video, and I'm going to do the video that I'm doing right now that you're watching, which is the daily thrifting find. So tomorrow on Saturday you'll see 2 videos. So basically I'm going to release them stagger release times. Like I'll probably do one in the morning, maybe like 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and maybe the other like at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't have the times worked out yet. I might actually make it like 6 p.m. One like 10 a.m. and one 6 p.m. I think that might work better. So yeah, so we're going to stagger the times. We're going to have 2 videos coming out a day. Probably not every day, but a lot of days we will. Some days there might only be one. So we're trying to step things up here and keep things getting things listed and getting good finds. So yeah, so that's it. So thanks for watching this today's thrift find. This was the first one, and make sure you hit the subscribe button, like the video if you like it, and leave any comments you have down in the comment section below, and we will answer those or respond to those as soon as we see them. All right, thank you.